Welcome to the Pauper Gauntlet, brought to you by mtgotickets.com. I'm going to play Abzan Grindhouse by City Noise. This is a super grindy mid-range deck like the ones I love, but it also has a combo with Haunting Misery. So yeah, let's do this. I'm scared. I'm going up against Dimir. And I probably need to play fast, as this deck is very grindy. So I already have a headache, but I don't think I can keep this. So I will mulligan. And I don't think I can keep this. There is a great instruction here, but no mulligan instructions. Turn 2, mill yourself into turn 3 folk. Sounds great to me. I'm gonna keep this. I don't think I want the brown scale here. And we're just gonna commune with those funky gods. Creature or enchantment. Sounds good to me. I would like a land, but I am taking the angler, of course. And 5 cards in the graveyard. So we got to commune again. And he taps out. Suspending an errant ephemeron. I can just get the brown scale here, getting the cards into the graveyard for the angler. And I can't do it otherwise, so I should. And now it's just angler caterpillar. Also known as discard fodder. I'm getting rid of a stinkweed imp there, and I don't know if that is correct, but I felt that playing the angler now seems pretty good. Errant ephemeron coming later. Too late, I would say. This is of course a pretty bad matchup. I think a good control deck should be able to kill me. And brown scale isn't the kind of pressure I want. And now angler will die next turn, I guess, unless I find the land. Tortured Existence. Or commune. Wow, these Tortured Existence decks are just so filled with interactions, but landing Tortured Existence here must be correct. When I can do it underneath the counter cloud. But now, of course, this angler is going to die. As expected. So now I have to commune again. I think. This looks like fun. Okay, we need 16 creature cards in our graveyard. Let me know if I have the combo and don't use it. Yeah, another land would be sweet. Let's commune with the gods. And I don't want Tortured Existence, but I can't take Stinkweed because he needs to be in the graveyard. But I really need more lands. And I can get them with the Tree Folk. But now I think I'm screwed, actually. So I'm not gonna Stinkweed. Ouch! That hurt too as well. Abzan Grindhouse. In trouble! That's gonna hurt my combo. So bad. Yeah, I think now he has successfully controlled me. Grizzly salvages creature or land. And I'm getting the... Wow, an Auramancer. Yeah, I need white mana, so I'm getting Evolving Wilds. For the white mana. I'll just get that now and F6. To save some time. Oh, my plane is already lost. So let's take a forest then. And here comes Errant Ephemeron, because we are now on turn 6. Tree Folk for forest Evolving Wilds. I think. Uh-oh, Bojuka Bog. So definitely Tree Folk. If he counters that, we have a giant problem. Okay, forest Evolving Wilds. Play the forest then, because we need the Evolving Wilds in the graveyard later. Now he has a pretty hard choice if he should play the Bojuka Bog or not. Because there's really isn't nothing there, but he's putting on quite a clock here. I can get back Auramancer, but that doesn't feel right. Haunting Misery for nothing. What do we do? Can't do a whole lot. Can't do a whole lot at all. We can attack brown scale, 1 Golgari brown scale. And play the other perhaps. Maybe that's just stupid. Maybe we need that. So get the Auramancer with the brown scale. And then in response there we could have gained 4 life, but would that have been useful at all? And playing the other brown scale is just bad, isn't it? I have no idea. Now we force him to use the Bojuka Bog at least. Yeah, we'll just get a swamp here. Outclassed by flyers. Benthic Giant. Did not expect that. That's put a pretty huge stop to my attack. And I get a swamp. Get back the brown scale. But then we have to draw something. I don't know what. I feel very hopeless here. We can only crypt threats for 2. That's not very useful. And we would be at 1 life either way. Gnaw to the Bone still only gains 2 life. So Bojuka Bog is just death for our deck. I think we have a loss here. This deck has an infinite fog combo against grindy attack decks, but this is not such a deck. Here comes the Gurmag for some sweet overkill. And I now need 5 black mana to do this. Brown scale blocks. Go to 1. So now we can then gnaw to the bone for quite a bit. For 4. And there's another Tree Folk and 2 Grave Scrabblers. So now we can gnaw to the bone for 10. And I think we should just do that. While he cannot counter it. But still it doesn't lead us anywhere. Because we have useless cards in hand. That could have been Chainish Edicts. There goes the bog. Okay, if you see anything I do wrong, please tell me the minute and second. We have these double elimination rounds at the start, just so I can have time to learn the deck before it is eliminated. Doomblade. And that means that Crypt Rats have to block. Which of course is a disaster. And then we die. Okay, there is a great sideboard plan here by City Noise. Other graveyard decks, various Delver decks, various ramp decks, various warriors? How do you say it? Familiar. We don't have a sideboard plan against control. What? Against traditional aggro decks. Against Golgari decks. Against Delver decks. Against ramp decks, against burn. Control is not in the sideboard plan. So that must mean that we are well positioned against control. Where are the Chainish Edicts? Oh my god, we don't have them. Wow. So we can't remove a creature in any way. And we have Auramancer just to get back Tortured Existence. So I'll cut the Auramancers for the dead weights at least. So I don't think we'll see an enchantment or an artifact. I don't think Gnaw to the Bone will help us. It's only the Delvis. We can hit the Ephemerons as well. So maybe we bring in Seal of Doom. Yeah, this feels not good. And I'll bring in a Seal of Doom over Crippling Fatigue. But now, of course, Auramancer is much better. But this is what I'm gonna play. Please add blue-black control with creatures and without creatures to all your sideboard plans, because we are going to need it. Okay. We are playing 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 13, 14, 21 land. That's actually not too much, but mulligan. And I don't have black, so I think I have to mulligan again. And now I'm just gonna keep and hope I get lucky. But I think we are pretty screwed here. And I know there are a lot of people, myself included, that love playing this Dimir control decks, so always have them in your sideboard plan. Get some black mana. And now we got the land Tortured Existence. Failing that, we are going to commune with... We're going to Grizzly Salvage at the end of his turn. But he lets us do whatever we want. And I think that is landing Tortured Existence against the control deck. I think that is more important than anything else. So we'll do it. And we're stuck on land again. But that's what happens when you play 21 lands. But we do have the tree folk and stuff as well, so maybe the mana base is not to blame. And Grizzly Salvage is of course much better than Commune here, because we are not looking for enchantments. So I'm just gonna Grizzly Salvage main phase. Get myself the Jungle Hollow, I think. And now Auramancer looks way better. Grave Scrabbler with Madness. We need 2 creatures in the graveyard for that to be really efficient. So we are just going to commune here to fill up the graveyard. And we're not gonna use the brown scale. Here we go. Commune with the gods. And we'll get the Grave Scrabbler. And save the other commune. And then start Grave Scrabblers next turn. We have Stinkweed Imp and Golgari Brown Scale. I think we need to save this commune to set up these Grave Scrabblers if he Bojuka Bogs me. And we can Grave Scrabble on his turn, which will be useful. Evencourse Justice is in the graveyard. We don't have to care about the combo much here, I think, because of Bojuka Bog. Order of the Ebon Hand is not what I expected. At all. Yeah, I'm gonna get the stink with imp back because I could find a tree folk. Not to the bone. Haunting Misery, Squire. That's my combo. And now at the end of turn, I Grave Scrabble. Get back Brown Scale and Squire. Yeah, that's it. Target player discards 2 cards. Okay. I kind of like it. Now I have a giant Gnaw to the Bone. And now I can actually block and kill order with my Grave Scrabbler. Which I will. Alright, here we go. Torch Existence. Getting back. Who? Who do I get back? Let's take the Brown Scale. Discard this guy. Using Madness. Cast with Madness. You can just counter it, of course. But it lands. And it gets back a stink with him, say. Yes. And I block. So now what about this combo? He needs to take some damage. I don't have 20 creatures in my graveyard yet. So I'm drawing a card here. And I am Grave Scrabbling. The Grave Scrabbler. With Madness. And then he gets back something good. Why do I have these crappy creatures? Squire then, I guess. Yes. So actually I just cast a 3-mana creature there. That's all I did. I resolved the Grey Ogre. That's pretty much what happened. So who are my big beaters? I don't have any. I want Tree Folk. That's what I want. So I'm going Stink with Imp again. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything, so F6 here. I am not behind somehow. Weird selection of creatures on his part. He's discarding my Grave Scrabbler. But I can just get it back with Tortured Existence, so that's not a problem. But I need a Mishra's Bauble to get back. A Conjurer's Bauble to get back Haunting Misery. Using the Stink with Imp. Find a Wayfinder. So I guess I am getting back the Wayfinder. Echoing Decay. Alright, that works. I still want to get the Wayfinder, but yeah, I think I need to get the Wayfinder first here. So I'm just discarding the Stinkweed Imp. This is for enchantments too. Playing the Wayfinder. And no Treefolk. How many Treefolk do I run? Find the plains. And the Treefolk. So now I should just get Treefolk, right? But I can do that any on the turn with the brown scale. What is that? Drifting Meadow. Cycle Land. A Muldrifter. How overpowered. Helm Adepts. Yeah, I can do it now, so I can F6 and save some time. Treefolk. Discarding a brown scale F6. Nice. 25 cards. Doing the Stinkweed Imp thing again. Is Bobble here or not? I don't see it. Okay, play Treefolk. No Angler in the graveyard either. Oh, there's an Angler. It's counterspelled. Get the Angler. Using Stinkweed Imp. And F6. Here's to 5 cards. But we have plenty of time. He has plenty of time to win. An Angler isn't a win in any way against him. But Haunting Misery is. We do need to deal some damage to him though. Okay. Yeah, do the Stinkweed Imp thing again. Is the Bobble here? It's not here yet. 15 cards left. Grey Scrabbler Trick. We have 2 little black mana. Do 1 damage. So wait a minute, we can get back the Treefolk. Throwing away a brown scale. Play Treefolk and Angler. We just want land that come into play untapped here, right? But he deals with that, so he can probably deal with the Angler as well. But let's go for it. So it's those lands, the enchantments we can't get back now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Haunting Misery is definitely a thing here. Echoing Decay and a sacrifice effect. Yeah. So how about Grave Scrabbling, Tree Folk and Angler? Okay, this is probably the last time we can use the Stinkweed Imp. There's the Bauble. So Grave Scrabble at the end of turn. Get back. No. Oh god. He's almost out of resources. So I Grave Scrabble the Angler. Discarding that with Madness. Play it with Madness. Returning Tree Folk. Yes. And then I play Squire for the Bauble. And we have Bauble. And that's probably very good. So how many creatures are in my graveyard? How do I calculate that quickly? And Bojuka Bog will just destroy me. He probably only has one. Sacrifice, I don't know. Grave Scrabbler. Cancel. Play Gurmag Angler. For shit, this is hard. Tortured Existence. Commune. Evolving Wilds. Tortured Existence. Okay, play the Bauble. Get back Haunting Misery. Okay, we need to draw all the cards in our deck as well. Play the Tree Folk. Get back some untapped lands. Play that so we can put Stinkweed Imp in the graveyard. But he will just counter the Misery, then we can't set it up so he can really use it. Here comes an Angler. How do we get through this? It's just time at this point. Get back a brown scale for Stinkweed Imp. I'm just gonna gnaw to the bone here. I don't know how to reach my combo. I can do that at the end of his turn. I'll play Stinkweed Imp. My new plan is to delay him. Trade the Anglers. I'm really stressed. He only has one card. Is that really a counterspell? Wayfinder for Crypt Rats. Perplex is transmuted into I can only Crypt Rat for 3. Capsize. Okay, time is now the way to win. Definitely the way to win. He capsizes that guy. So we torture existence. Crypt Rats. God, this is hard. So little time. F6. Okay, we're not gonna shuffle our deck. Maybe we should just bauble the misery. But then he knows that it's coming. Do we kill the Muldrifter? I think we do. How the hell do I get through this counter cloud? I'm going to reduce us to 3 cards left in the deck. But now, if he has a counterspell, we just die here. Gurmagangler, Deadweight, Commune, Forest, Seal, Fengraph. Wow, Raven's Crime! That's the way to do it. But not now. Play the Crypt Rats. Play the Stinkweed Imp. So get back a Tree Folk. That's what we should have done. Three cards left. Get back a Tree Folk. Empty his hand. How much is Haunting Mystery to cast? So we must empty his hand this turn. Definitely getting back a Tree Folk now. So how do I do that without the card in hand? Good questions. Oh. Reclaim a Tree Folk at the end of his turn. God, this is hard under pressure, people. Thank you for the good play instructions. Definitely need a Tree Folk. Now. Reclaim the Tree Folk. counters that. So does he have 3 counterspells in hand? I got to go for it. But I don't have to go for it yet. I'm gonna cancel. I'm gonna swing with everything. Except the Crypt Rats. We have 2 lands here. So we'll just empty his hand now. Ah yes, we just need to do this. Okay, Raven's Crime. Okay. That was sort of what I wanted anyway. And Raven's Crime. But he's getting 2 chances here to draw a counterspell because I messed up. I'm ahead on the clock now again. He's casting the Capsize. Targeting something. Targeting my Crypt Rats, that's okay. I'm putting Haunting Misery at the bottom of my library. Cancel drawing the card. So now I win the game. And I'm just casting it. Now I should play. I can't play the Crypt Rats. Oh, I have to do it next turn. That's right. So I'm playing the Angler. Playing the Crypt Rats. Can't decide. No time. He mustn't draw a counterspell. Yeah, I'm just doing this. I'm gonna F6 here to kill his clock. And now of course Buka Bog is terrible. I should have Nod to the Bone. Just to be sure. Haunting Misery. Grey Scrubber. Tree Folk. Tree Folk, Brown Scale. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, wow. Okay. Why do I let these things happen to me? Okay, I don't want him to win. So I'm just gonna... The combo isn't going to happen. In the third game, this is just time. So maybe I should even go for the Spore Frog loop here. But that will be too slow. Just bringing in the Crippling Fatigue. Like that. Okay, let's just play super fast. My dog is going bananas. Okay, I have all the mana now. Because I'm going to get... I don't need planes for anything, really. So I'm going to get black mana. Play Torch Existence and Thicket. Torch Existence is a way to kill myself here in this situation. How can I win this quickly enough? Order of the Ebon Hand. Wayfinder. Oh god. That deadweight would have been sweet. Am I going to block here? Probably not. Yeah, let's block. Less stuff to think about. More creatures in the graveyard. Cancel. Not gonna do any of that. Wayfinder. Setting up Gravescrabble next turn. Cryptrats for 1 next turn, perhaps. Can't do that. Got to go do the Gravescrabbler thing. And I will. Brown scale. Get back Cryptrats. Discard Gravescrabbler. Discard it with Madness. Cast it. Paying the mana. Getting back the Gravescrabbler. Yes. And play the Thicket. And now I'm not blocking. Discard Stinkweed. Here comes the Gurmagangler. That means that Cryptrat isn't that very good. Get back the Stinkweed. Play Stinkweeds. More black mana. Yeah, I'm just gonna play the Stinkweed because I have no time to do anything. He's just gonna kill it and do 7 to me, right? Okay, that's bad. That's not what we want to do. We should just flood the board with creatures now. Two minutes. 2 minutes I have to survive. Okay, let's do this. Still no gnaw to the bone. Get back. Brown Scale. Discard Grey Scrabbler. Discard it with Madness. Cast it with Madness. Get back Tree Folk. Yes, please. Play the Tree Folk. Forest. Yes. Play Forest. F6. Doomblade. Block him. Cryptrats for 1 Grave Scrabbler. Grey Scrabbler targeting Tree Folk. Madness. Cast it with Madness. Pay. Getting back. Wayfinder. I don't know. Yes. Play the land. 120. He can just play a land, Chainish Edict. But now I can just flood the table next turn. Block. Do I have why don't I have a life gain dude in my sideboard, in my graveyard? Let's fix that. I just flood the board. No, not to the bone. What the hell? He counterspells that. So we go for another Tree Folk. Getting back some lands. Yes. Play it. Kermag Angler. Okay, now I can't just do anything, pretty much. Just F6. And stall him out. 19 seconds. 18. $12. Block. Cancel. So the Wayfinder. Yes! Oh my god. Whoa! City noise. Why did you do this to me? Thank you for watching. Check out MTGO tickets. God, I was going to play more Pauper Gauntlet matches now, but I'm just exhausted from this horrible event. Wow, thank you for watching. Check out MTGO tickets. Check out patreon.com. Ouch.